Aries. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading. Aries love tarot reading, Aries love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Aries. Wow. Wow. It's the Five of Cups and the Emperor. So somebody here, Aries, first of all, your energy is here in the Emperor, Aries, and Mars energy. Somebody is, well, regretting how they made you feel, how things were left. Somebody is missing you. The Emperor, again, Aries, and Mars energy, divine masculine energy. It goes without saying, just here within the energy that it could be, you could say an older man, somebody who's running like corporations, for sure. However, I just want to validate there is no gender here, and this is the energy in the Emperor, and it's pretty strongly connected to the Five of Cups here. And here's what I'm feeling, Aries. It's kind of like this. What am I doing? What does that mean? For me, that's what I call a spinner, and really it's just about the energy being all-encompassing, because this is somebody who has been in some ego, and that's just really clear here in our reversal energy. And that is connecting also to some immaturity, emotional immaturity, you could say. And that's the thing, that connection, it's not about age. So, really, chronologically, older or younger, how does that resonate for you? But this is our bigger picture here, and it's both around here, as you can see. Again, it's that feeling that there has been some arrogance and somebody is regretting that. And I want to say also hiding some feelings, because look here in our Five of Cups and our minor arcana, kind of like what's going on now. Mars and Scorpio energy. Look behind this owl. There are two cups here and they're full. That's bringing in the Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer. Those are the feelings that are still here. The other thing I just want to point out, that if you've been following me for a while, you know that I talk about this pretty well, in all readings, really. An owl is a Scorpio, and they can hold back some feelings. It can be intense, like hiding them. Doesn't mean they're not there, because they are. Emotions. And that's a lot of what is going on. Like what happened here. Look at the owl kind of head hung low, and there's three cups here in front of them. They're all knocked over. That does bring in the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. When, what, when, what, where, how, what was this last conversation? Where was it? What was it about? Did it go down on the phone? In messages? In person? At an event? Was somebody in a vice energy? The water is still here. It hasn't evaporated, so it could be that it's recent. That's also an energy that is just not resolved. It's like the aftermath. What are they regretting? This here. The Three of Cups they're looking at, or it's kind of in front of them, knocked over. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. Communication, the planet of the mind, and communication. And as I talk about here often, Mercury is strongly connected to reading and writing. So again, it could be around messages that went back and forth, or whether it's social media or SMS, text message. Or again, it could be that it was in person. And that's the other thing I'm wondering is there maybe an apology coming? I think there's probably, it's pretty clear that there's one here, and that's the thing. And is it coming? And is our Emperor here also in this energy of doing that? You can see they have the ankh in their nose, like a nose piercing. That's the yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This reversal energy is really where I feel like things have been. And that is, well, the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. And that's, again, that's like fear, shadow, ego. It's not being grounded. I'm wondering, is somebody getting grounded? Are we going into that upright energy? And is this, are we just going to hear about their feelings, or are they going to be making an apology? One is needed. Queen of Cups just wanted to come in here, and it's in reverse. Yeah, I do want to validate as well that if there is some kind of vice energy here, that's a validation for me. That's Cancer energy, by the way. Let's continue checking out the energy coming in. It's the Knight of Wands and Justice. Now this is really clear. Justice, as you can see, this upright energy, I think it's probably been in reverse, but this is somebody who needs to make it right. Are they? Yeah, but it's impulsive, kind of how they're going about it. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Now I want to validate if this is around a friendship, platonic and or physical, and it was around, it's about going further and more, then obviously that's kind of something that went on here. That does come through for me. It's going to be very specific for you. But somebody does need to make this right. They know they need to make this right, I'll tell you what. And are they? Justice, Libra energy, and Venus. It is connected to the heart chakra. The truth coming out. The cause and effect around justice. Fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. The swords are transactional. Clarity, communication. Somebody thinking rationally here, you could say logically, look at that sword in that tree. You know, that's an earth energy. And I mean, that's one way to be ungrounded, you know, putting a sword into the tree, which is the earth. The yin-yang energy here, of course, within justice as well. So making it right, you know, you could say like the equilibrium, like restoring some balance here. I'm not always privy to all the details in terms of what exactly happened, and I may not be, and I may be. Let's see. It doesn't matter anyway, because this is about you and you know. Libra, this is a reading where we go into their feelings for you, what you might need to know, see, hear, or don't see coming. What's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular? Is anyone making a move? The Two of Wands and the Five of Wands. Wow. Yeah, you've been waiting on this person. More of your energy, Mars and Aries here, waiting for someone to make a choice, make a move. So I do want to validate. Also, look, it's coming here with the Five of Wands in reverse, Saturn and Leo. Saturn can slow some things down. It's challenges and obstacles around that energy, you know. And this reversal is an energy of resolving the issues, like literally restoring harmony. How long has this been going on? And what exactly are you waiting for? Because it's kind of like your back is to it, yet still here. And this energy around the Two of Wands, the Mars energy, you know, it is connecting me to the World card, to the World energy, and that is an energy of completion. Goals reached, lessons learned, obstacles and challenges met and overcome. Karmic debts paid. I definitely feel like there is regret, obviously, an apology. But I'm wondering if all that is connected to, and the discord that went on here is connected to that next level. You know, again, whether it's going from platonic and or physical to something more serious and or exclusive, moving in, marriage, you know, could be literal too, in terms of a move, like somebody traveling to you, or even relocation, should that be the case. But in that energy, there's a life-changing energy around, like you really, it's kind of a big deal. And if you're on a twin flame journey, and not everybody is, but if you are, it could definitely be connecting to a karmic situation. This is how they feel. That's really clear. What is their next move, and is there one? Let's continue checking out this energy. Libra, I want to remind you that your Libra Love Tarot readings are linked in the description below. You'll find them also here at the Tarot Closet on the playlist tab. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs there. All Signs Tarot, collective love readings, twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey, and more. So feel free to explore. And I just wanted to remind you once again that, or remind you as I do in every reading, if you hear my content and it's not here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel, the only place I upload, it means somebody is stealing it. Whether it is just my voice, and you're not just, but you're hearing my voice altered or not altered. It's those readings where the cards are already out. You're not seeing me talk to you and interact and share what's going on. Or you're seeing and you're hearing everything somewhere, anywhere. If it's not here, it's stolen. This is it. Keep those emails coming. The email is in the video description, also on the About Me page. Really helps to keep taking them down. We're not going to stop. And I say we in my team, but I'm also talking about all the tarot readers because we're doing it to the community. And many are aware. I'm making them more aware. Lots of people, you, our subscribers, our listeners are also letting people know. So keep it going. Report, block, don't watch it. Let other readers know also if you recognize their readings. Thank you so much. Let's continue on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Aho. There it is. Wow. The Two of Wands here in reverse. We just saw the Two of Wands in the upright. So this is just a super strong validation that this is the energy we're in. Like waiting. It's like it's a delay. It's really super clear. I want to validate if there is a vice. It's not going to be for everyone, but it is here. But that's the wait. The person you're waiting on kind of energy is strong. And as we talk about that, the Three of Pentacles is also here. Mars and Capricorn energy. And look, there's two people here, two owls, having a conversation. One of them looks a little perturbed. There is a third party in here who's sort of like bringing everyone together, coming together. It's like it's a teamwork energy. So working things out is strong for me, just even in the deck that we are reading from today. Is it around growing things? That's going to be really specific, but what is really clear is somebody does need to make something right. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, look. Seven of Pentacles, it's more validation of the wait. This person you're waiting on. Venus and Taurus. Look, looking right up at all that at the Pentacles here. Reciprocity, truth, communication, next level. What is it? Because it's here with the Eight of Cups. And that's a validation that somebody did pull away. That's also been really clear coming in with our Emperor. Our Emperor who came in with the Five of Cups. Passing that message that they regret how they left things, leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, pulling away, the emotional immaturity, there it is. But here's the other thing. Again, it's coming with the Eight of Cups now. First of all, this is where their energy is strong here in my readings. But there is that energy here of you as well. 1 foot out the door, maybe 2. Is that you? Could that be some of you? Of course. And I say as in, not waiting around. Ace of Swords is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, clarity, communication, connecting with the Three of Pentacles. Also catty corner with the Queen of Cups, in reverse. And that there's this energy of, I don't know, like what the time frame has been for you, but there is a little somebody who's a little bit like wanting to communicate this. Clearly they need to make this right. They're in this regret. They know they need to do this. There's just, I don't know if it's just around the distance for some of you or the time that's passed, or even if there are other third-party situations, there is like a, yeah, I don't know, like a lack of confidence around it. With that said, this sword, Ace of Swords, this is communication today. And that's been really clear. Ace of Wands, oh my gosh, the Fool. The Star. The Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups. Now that is really telling. Oh, and the Eight of Swords. That is also very telling. And the Three of Wands is here. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands around the movement, the energy of love, the move. And this is around communication for me. It's clear. And that energy that I was just feeling. Somebody getting the confidence, the Ace, the Queen of Wands. Here with the Ace of Wands. Aries, you're in this energy, as well as Leo and Sagittarius. It's like kind of, I'm going to do this. They might be talking to somebody else too. If you are connected to other people that have been involved or that could be involved, that might be the case. But the Seven of Cups is here. It's in the upright. Venus and Scorpio. There's a couple of things going on with this. So an energy of illusion, you could say. Who's there? I kind of feel like, well, there's a couple of things here. So a lot to unpack. It's a validation of some commitment issues and choices. And you've been waiting for this person to make a choice here. Two of Wands in reverse, again, which is back. And that's a delay. But there's also that energy of illusion and the call to kind of get out of it. Should that be something you're wanting to do? It's connecting to the Ace of Swords. Also, clarity. Eight of Swords is right in between the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is a validation of, especially today, really, of not communicating. Again, whether we're in a break in communication, a pause, or there's no contact, no communication. That's where I feel like things are. Right on the other end is the Ace of Swords. I mean, it's really clear, the delay, the Two of Wands in reverse. But then here's the Three of Wands. And that's where you go when you get out of the Two of Wands, the Sun in Aries energy. Some more of your energy. You can see here's a wand here. Here's the other wand. There's kind of one, and the Two of Wands are here. And that's sort of like the third wand. Coming together, moving, like, as in, it could be literal travel, like, toward you. Or if there was some kind of relocation energy. For me, it's just more, at the moment, what's just really strong, aside from the fact that there's clearly something going on here in terms of the commitment energy, is somebody needing to make things right. Beginning, middle, end. Life, death, rebirth. Also this energy of timing. And it's here with the Seven of Pentacles. So it's just really clear to get out of no communication. I would say maybe even as like a start, you know. The Nine of Cups is here. And by the way, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Or, I do want to validate this, if you are with 2 feet out the door and needing this kind of little mini wake-up call for yourself here, coming out of illusion. So Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. You could say, this isn't for me anymore. Eight of Cups, pull away. Nine of Cups, I'm going to go for what I want. Wish fulfillment. 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups. I feel like it's clear something went on here, and it's clear this person needs to make something right. But I also feel your energy of, you know, sort of wobbling, I guess you could say, is what I feel. So look at these major arcanas here, the Fool and the Star. Both Aquarius and Uranus energy. The Fool is where you go when you get out of the World card, the last major arcana. Completing goals, lessons learned, karmic debts paid, obstacles, challenges met, overcome. It's an energy of completing the picture, making life-changing decisions, and going on here into the Fool and a new beginning, a new path. I feel like this could go either way because it's also here with the Eight of Cups, and it's here also with the Star and this, this energy of renewal and manifesting and clarity and hope. Whether is this together or apart for you? It's really strong around this. It's just really clear to me that this is somebody who knows they need to make things right and has a lot of regret and has probably needed to do this and communicate for a while. And I do feel like if you can see each other, there's a high possibility they're at something, Could also be around a message coming in. But I really feel you two sort of teetering, you know what I mean? In that energy. I will tell you also with the Star, there is an energy of affinity, and it's around this person. And that's an energy of all roads lead back to you. Like in the Star's kind of energy. This person, it's like a return, like a turnaround, you know what I mean? Hitting the play button, you could say, like a cooling off period ended timing. So whatever happened in that Five of Cups with that Emperor energy of somebody who I think was in some ego and pulled away. It's somebody who also is learning some lessons, and maybe they're hard lessons because maybe something has changed for you. The Two of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Hermit, and the last two coming in, the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. The bottom of the deck, wow. It's the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. More Aquarius and Uranus energy, and it's literally right here with that energy. What happened here? Because this is somebody who wants to and needs to make amends. It's a runner here in our Seven of Swords. Is there some dishonesty? The emotional pulling away, immaturity, maybe unavailability is pretty strong, I have to say. I think that was one of my hairs. So what's interesting is we have the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. Virgo and Mercury energy. The Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. The thing is, when you get out of the Hermit energy and you've got clarity, this is where you go into the Wheel of Fortune. It's a turning point. It's connected to Jupiter. It's the planet of prosperity and growth, abundance, luck. I really feel like that's more about timing. More importantly for me today, the Wheel of Fortune is connected to the throat chakra I speak, something that you have been wanting to hear. And I tell you what, there is an apology, a making amends energy, and it's around this runner here. Somebody has regret. I'm trying to get this Wheel of Fortune to stay. It's connecting right here with the Nine of Cups, but also that, again, that Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. Either way, there is a new cycle here for you, Aries. And this is a validation also for me in the Hermit. I feel like where everyone has been, it's like a validation of the pause, the break in communication, or literally the no contact, no communication, and or in separation. This person definitely is in this energy here, giving a lot of thought to everything, because look what else happened here. And I think this Two of Swords in reverse, first of all, might be connected. Well, it's connected to this person too, but also you, the Moon and Libra energy, because it's kind of like confusion and indecision. I feel like there's still obviously some kind of connection here. You're here even today wanting to, just looking for a little bit of insight or to bring forward what you already know, because really that's what this is about. So this indecisive energy connecting also with the Seven of Cups of like clarity, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse, the delay and like what you've been waiting for. whether or not you want to anymore, I guess is what I want to say. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands are both in reverse. So really strong validation, by the way, and the Queen of Wands is here in the upright. So both energies are here. It's a really strong validation around fear of commitment. It really is validating the Seven of Cups for me. The indecision in the Two of Swords in reverse. That Eight of Cups, the Hermit. It's a strong energy. The Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? It's clear they want to and they need to make amends, but it's also really clear to me what happened. Well, that something obviously went on here around that. And this Knight of Swords, Libra and Mercury, somebody who has a lot of explaining to do, a lot of things that they want to say. The Knight on the move, that sword, clarity, it's transactional communication. It's coming in really pretty fast, like everything they want to say. Seven of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords. It's like, okay, blindfold off, knock the swords down, get off this iceberg. For me, that's like really a lot around no contact. But this King of Wands, by the way, in reverse, and that's your energy, Aries, coming here with the King of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo ruled by Mercury, is a strong energy of again, like commitment issues, not following through. Whether this is about location, third parties, or what, maybe even somebody who was just burying themselves in work, you know, around that Emperor energy. And yeah, there is some immature and arrogant energy here today, like ego, that's been around this person. The other thing here, our Queen of Wands, divine feminine energy. The counterpart is the King of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands, Capricorn, and Saturn. So you can see even the imbalance of like movement, you know, of waiting for movement versus the movement happening. It's also, and that's the thing, it's also telling me you're both here. We're going to look at some Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse, bottom of the deck bench. Assess. That's really strongly connecting for me to the Nine of Cups, kind of that energy of sitting on the bench waiting in many ways. But somebody's not, and I really feel that around you as well. It's almost like you see the footprints. It's almost like around the bench. Do you know what I mean? And assess, that energy of assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Flag, devotion. Staff, direction. It's connecting right here with the Ace of Wands. It's right below the Wheel of Fortune. I really feel like this could go either way, but I want you to know what's been really clear here is that this person has regret for how things were left. Definitely needs to, wants to, and I feel like has an apology to make. In this staff direction, this connects me directly with the Magician. Gemini and Virgo, as above, so below, and that's having access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire, and being able to make it happen. Also, it's Mercury energy, again, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. The Magician is connected to both the solar plexus chakra I do and the throat chakra I speak. The communication energy is, wow, really strong. Cloud revelation. Look at this. It's for everybody. It's the wake up energy. Again, it's connecting me to judgment. And Ace of Swords is sort of like my little mini judgment. This is more validation of that, of getting out of indecision. Right here with the Two of Swords in reverse, getting clarity. Ace of Swords. Again, Seven of Cups, kind of illusion. Are they going to reach out in time? I guess that's the bigger question. And here it is. Look, lobster growth. This is connecting me to the moon. It's the crustacean, you could say, is what it connects me to, like the emotional block. This is inner growth. So, like, yeah, maturity, emotional availability kind of energy. It could be that some time has passed. Well, I think time has passed, but I mean like a matter of how much time. It could be that it's been a while. But that Emperor also, again, really strong energy of making things right here. Coming with the truth, wanting to make amends, moving that crustacean for sure out of the way, the emotional blockage energy. And that's the thing, the Moon, Pisces energy. Also bringing in Cancer and Gemini, but the subconscious energy of what's always been there. Here's more validation of our Hermit. It's right here with flag devotion. Oh yeah, look, wow, wow. So is there an energy around this person of hoping that they haven't totally lost you or that they're not going to lose you? Yes, there is. And this is a really strong validation. So the Ram is here, leadership. This is a really strong validation of the Emperor energy, the move, one of our 4 cardinal signs, which of course you are. You know, that's the Aries and Mars energy and the Emperor. And that's the other thing here. And I tell you, this could go either way, but there is a new cycle for you. Because that is also your energy, obviously, you know, a leader and making it happen in that Emperor energy. And then Lily, this is connecting me with a couple of energies. One, the Fool, of just taking a chance, a new path, maybe somebody else for some of you, not for everyone. But it's also this energy of this person kind of taking a chance and really wanting you to know that they regret how they left things. And wanting to apologize. Are they asking you to follow them, you could say, kind of off that cliff in the Fool energy, the dog? It also connects me to the 6 of Cups energy, the Sun in Scorpio. And that, yeah, it's an energy of nostalgia. Like it could be that you've known each other for many years, or it just feels that way. But the reunion energy is in there. And that's not surprising, going from that 5 of Cups to that 6 of Cups energy. Because somebody's thinking about when all the way back from the beginning. Again, it can be you've known each other your whole lives, but it's just thinking back to when things were easier or when things started to where they are now, and just having this epiphany, revelation, and realizing how badly they behaved, how much they messed up, and how they have a lot of regret. It's definitely a strong energy around this is how they feel today. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. And a reminder, by the way, if you are hearing me and you're not on my channel, my verified channel here on YouTube, the Tarot Closet, seeing me shuffle and talk about cards and hold them up, and this is it. If it's not here, it's somebody stealing. If you're hearing my voice over those readings with cards already laid out and you're not seeing me hold it up and talk about the card, the right card, all of that, it's stolen. If you're seeing and or hearing my readings completely, it's stolen. Please keep the emails coming. Let me know so we can keep taking them down. The email is on the About Me page, and it's always in the video descriptions. The bottom of the deck. This is so clear. I am waking up. Look at this. Ace of Swords, Cloud, Revelation, Knight of Swords, can't get to you fast enough. Connecting us directly to Judgment, which is connected to the crown chakra. I know what I did. I know what I need to do. I know what I want. You've been waiting for this person to make a decision. Are they now? Is it too little, too late? Because that's Archangel Gabriel, who's connected specifically to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the third eye chakra, I see the self-awareness. getting clarity and making a decision and waking up. Are you still there? Are you still available? I lay awake at night worrying about us. I spy on you. So that's Page of Swords energy. Whether it's across town, state, country, or the world, I do feel like there's other people kind of that this person is talking to. I play songs that remind me of you. You are my other half. That's soulmate energy. If you're on a twin flame journey, your twin flame can be a soulmate. Not everybody is, but it does come through. I stay awake thinking of you. I'm starting to understand our connection. That's the other thing, the star. Fate, we met for a reason. It was in the stars. Fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. So much regret. Oh my gosh. I just got goosebumps because has been a really strong energy around this person, and it took me right over here to the bench. It's like, are you even there, I think we are soulmates. I am waking up. You are my other half. I think we are soulmates. I mean, this is just really clear. I'm starting to understand our connection. Are you thinking of me? Right here on the Hermit. You are my other half. So is this a call and response? Is that an answer? Or is that a validation? Only you can say. And you have free will. Person has free will. Everyone does. The future is not fixed. Energies and outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self, Aries. You inspire a love in me I never knew. Aries, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you being here. I'm sending you love and light always, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.